But if you close your eyes,
hey guys, welcome to an interesting video by Max. Today we're finally back with more Injustice Gods Among Us, and today I'm really excited because we're going to be doing the time capsule / Quake engine video, which I've been looking forward to the most. But before we get to that, let's quickly go through some updates first. So, in the challenge we have Killer Frost, which is a repeat, although there is only just over an hour left. We have the Gingo Fruit, which evolves into the Gingo Soda Multiplayer Challenge, which I believe is the first time it repeated, if not the second time it repeated. But yeah, so go get that if you don't have it already. And in survival mode, we have the League of Assassins set. So the Killer Frost challenge is ending, but she is a really good character, so do try to get at least a copy of her if you can. So let's quickly head over to the store and we'll go through some updates there as well. So we have the Batman Ninja Lord Joker pack, basically, which costs real money, and we have the Gotham City pack still in the store from last week. We have the Icebreaker pack just added this week, and the Arkham pack just added this week as well. Although I highly suspect that they will rotate out tomorrow, and aka in an hour and a half time. But yeah, so the Arkham pack hasn't been around for about 8 months, and it's been widely requested by a lot of people for all the Arkham characters in there. So quickly get it while you have the chance. So let's get on to the actual piece of gear, which is currently called the time capsule. So I actually already have pre-planned 3 tests, which I did mention in my update video, which I was really excited about, which was on Arkham Knight Catwoman, Batman Ninja Lord Joker himself, as well as as well as Arkham Origins Joker. So, but before we do any of that, we're gonna have to evolve the time capsule first. So, like the Batman Ninja helmet, the ratio of the shard cost is different. So the Batman Ninja helmet, I believe, took up more blue shards, if I'm not mistaken, but not sure about that. But basically, we're just gonna quickly upgrade it up. So each upgrade does add 1% extra chance to power steal the opponent's special 2 power cost. It does add 1.2% damage against enemy with less than 1 bar of power, which I did mention was an interesting mechanic, and it does add 0.25 seconds to the enemy tag cooldown for the Joker. So I did mention the synergy with that with Dot. So next, evolving it, we get the new effect, and it becomes the Quake engine. And we got the new effect of when an applied dot finishes, we have a chance to re-trigger the dot, which will eventually reach 100%, if my information is correct. And the Quake engine does look really cool as a piece of gear. It's like a nice purple orb kind of thing. Looks like, kind of like a cell, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so apparently this time when we upgrade it does add 1.3. So basically, for the second one, the damage, it does add alternating 1.2 and 1.3. So it does add up to 2.5 altogether. So we have maxed it out, and yeah, so let's take a look at its effects. So we have 40% chance to power steal 100% of a special 2's cost. And how this works, I believe, is that when you activate your special, I do believe it will have a chance to cost nothing, basically, which is what I suspect will happen. If not, I'm not too sure how that will activate. So yeah, and the second one, we have specials and dots do plus 50% damage against enemies with less than 1 bar of power. So this could be very useful, as I mentioned, on people like power drainers. But honestly, it isn't too easy to keep enemies' power below 1 bar on purpose. But as I mentioned before, the AI does tend to use a lot of special ones. So basically, in essence, they are gonna do it for you, is what I think, because they always like to use a special one. So they're gonna be below a bar a lot of the time, unless they just tagged in. So I think that the second effect should be fine. It's a good effect, but not fully effective all the time, I guess. But I don't think that's the main focus of this gear, although it's a pretty nifty effect to have. And so basically, I think that the biggest part of this gear is after an applied dot finishes, 100% chance to retrigger the dot on an active enemy. So I think that that is massive. And basically, essentially, you get unlimited dot. And I'm really, really interested to test that on Arkham Knight Catwoman. And see if it will last forever when they tag out, which I highly doubt will happen, of course, but it could. And the Joker increases enemy tag cooldown by 8 seconds. So now that synergizes with the previous ability, because if you're using someone like Arkham Origins Joker, the opponent is going to get stuck there taking your poison for a long time. I do believe that he will shred teams entirely, but we're going to have to put that to the test later, and I do plan on saving that for my last test. So the first test, we are going to actually use Batman Ninja Lord Joker. His name is so hard to do, it's so long, but anyways, let's get into a match. So, as you guys can see, I just finished training my Wonder Woman team, taking advantage of the XP event. So we're going to sort by level, and I do believe Joker is not upgraded, if I'm not mistaken. And Joker is right here. Right, so we're going to put in Joker, and we're also going to put in Batman, if we can find him, and for his crit chance. And we're going to put in Batman Returns Catwoman because she increases dot damage, so why not? Seems like a pretty good support. Alright, so we're going to put in the Quake engine, of course. But we're also going to put in probably something focused on Special 1. Should be good. So let's put in the LexCorp Gauntlets. Let's put on the Ibistick. Ibistick seems good. It does even more dot. So of course we got the Quake engine. Good, put on Ibistick. There we go. We're all set to destroy some people. Alright, so let's get straight into. Alright, so as I was previously saying, let's get into the match. Before my recording somehow got cut off, but anyways, we didn't actually miss anything, but let's just continue from here. So first, Martian Manhunter, of course, starts with his stance, his defensive stance. Face Assault will connect, and ooh, that does a ton of damage. Probably not the best idea to give him cellular healing, but let's get off our Special 1. Ooh, doing a ton of damage already. Okay, so basically our Special 1 managed to destroy him, but we managed to get destroyed. And of course he was not knocked out, so let's get in Batman. He was not knocked out, so which means that we can't trigger our passive. So we want to get the Joker back in. Let's quickly get off the bang. Try to get some healing going on. A minimal amount there. Probably gonna get knocked out here, but let's just. Alright, there we go. So he is knocked out, so we do have Batman in now. Probably was not the best idea to, put all damage gears on him because he's just gonna get destroyed. But, yeah. So, to be honest, it's not as much damage as I expected previously, so that is minorly disappointing, but yeah, so perhaps we need to change our gear setup. Let's trade, probably gotta trade away the LexCorp Gauntlets probably for something to heal slash the Tantu Totem perhaps. Let's actually try out the Tantu Totem. This could be some synergy here. We got the Ibistick for the dot, we got the Tantu Totem for power, and we got the Quake engine for the unlimited dot, so-called. So we're going to put the Joker into second position. And probably this is going to be our last test fight with the Joker, because with Lord Joker I should say, because we got a lot of other tests to do. So we're actually going to just get off Special 1 right from the get-go. The actual damage is not too important, although he is doing a pretty good amount. But the dot is what is important. So as you guys can see, Scorpion getting destroyed. I would say pretty badly. There goes Scorpion. Ooh, Winged Avenger will knock out the Joker, which is really disappointing. Joker, a little bit too flimsy there, but disappointing. But probably we might need to do another fight. Maybe not in the final battle, bonus battle 8. Maybe that was a bad idea. Alright, Batman does manage to knock out who was that? The other Batman, basically. And probably we may not win this fight actually, but yeah. So probably gonna lose this fight because Catwoman is pretty weak. Look at the damage she's taking, and there she goes. Alright, we're just gonna quit the fight before we get knocked out. We're a hit away from being knocked out, but let's go to bonus round 7 instead. This might be a better gauge, so let's quickly get in Lord Joker. We're gonna get off, of course, our special 2. Oh, that's a little bit too much damage. We're gonna instantly knock out Harley Quinn. Did not really get to see the poison damage there. Not too good an example. And Joker is a pretty squishy character. Probably gonna just destroy him with our. Yeah, we're just gonna destroy him with our normal, like special without the poison. So not the best test, but don't worry, we're gonna have a lot more tests. So that wouldn't be too much of a problem, I guess. So we're gonna try Arkham Knight Catwoman next, and we're actually just gonna put in our main team for this, cause I don't see a reason why not. And we're gonna go into bonus battle 8 this time. So we got Batman, we got Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight. We're gonna put in Catwoman. Catwoman's a little bit further down here, so we're gonna put in Catwoman. So we are gonna go into bonus battle 8. We're gonna gear up Batman. We're gonna give Batman a 2-piece LexCorp, and let's just give him the Heart of Darkness. And his usual gears are being taken up by the test. So, oops. Yeah, so we're just going to do that. We're going to go into Catwoman. We're going to give her... We're definitely going to give the Ibistick and the Quake engine, because that is a pretty essential part of the strategy. The debate here now is to give a defensive piece of gear or an offensive piece of gear. Like, should we give like the Astro Harness, or should we give something like the Tantu Totem, is what I'm wondering. So I think we're actually just going to try out the Tantu Totem for now. It didn't turn out too well the last time, so may not have been the best option. And Harley might just destroy us with her passive. So, and she does. Oh my. So we're going to get off a special 1. And Black Adam getting destroyed slowly but surely. Although we are pretty much dead, so maybe we should have gotten the Astro Harness. So Doomsday is in. Doomsday poised to destroy us. He's not at a bar, so he is going to take more damage. But we do get knocked out, so yeah, clearly not, not the ideal situation. But yeah, we gotta knock out Doomsday. Harley is in, and we're gonna put in Arkham Knight, and Arkham Knight takes a special. Arkham Knight gonna get off a special 2, and that allows us to pick up the victory. Although couldn't see too much. Let's trade the Tantu Totem for the Astro Hunters. That probably will be a bit more beneficial. And we're still gonna just let her tag in, I guess, because I'm too lazy to change the positions. But alright, so she is invulnerable. But this means we gotta charge up a bar, which we have. And I'm gonna try to get Wonder Woman out of here. Ooh, that did a ton of damage. And that brings us to our second checkpoint, so-called. We're gonna get off a special 1. So let's just say that these fights are a little bit difficult, so we aren't doing the best. Fast enough will bring us to our final checkpoint. Although I am seeing... Okay, so you can see that tagged up, it did a lot of damage, and I don't think it lasts forever, because if not, Wonder Woman would have been knocked out by now, but Yeah. So I think we might actually be able to win this fight using just Catwoman alone. Actually, no. But the Flash had nothing left to give. Basically, he's dead. Actually, he does. He does get off a speed boost, and he might destroy Batman right here. He does. So spoke a bit too soon there, but he is gonna get executed by a gunshot to the head by the Arkham Knight. So there we go. So okay, so it does not go unlimited when they tag out. So the tag out bleed damage is normal for Catwoman. So that much we have gathered. So let's switch over now to the Joker. That is the Arkham Origins Joker. And we're going to put in Arkham team for this. We're going to put in Bane. We're going to put in the Joker himself. We're going to put in Harley as well. So we might not actually want to jump into Bonus Battle 8 because it has been proven to be a little bit difficult. We are actually going to move down to Bonus Battle 7 because we don't want to get ourselves destroyed instantly. So we're going to gear up the Joker. And we're going to give the Joker... We're actually going to give the Joker the full offensive, I think. I'm not sure if that's more beneficial or the Tantu Totem is more beneficial to him, but I really have no idea. Let's just give him this setup. Let's put in Bane at the first slot. Let's give Bane the 4th World set. And let's give Harley her revolvers and some power generation. There we go. Let's actually give Harley the Tantu Totem so that she can heal the team indefinitely. And I don't know, maybe the Master's Death card so she can heal them, do that immediately. Maybe not, but I'm gonna quickly scroll through. I'm gonna give the Joker the LexCorp gauntlets. Let's just leave it. So we're gonna give that's Bane. We're gonna give the Joker the LexCorp gauntlets, and we're gonna see how this turns out. Alright, so we're gonna jump into the first fight here. Let's see how Joker possibly can destroy them. I'm not too confident now that our first couple of fights have not turned out as well as I wanted them to. Alright, so we're gonna get off the bang. Alright, so you can see the health going down rapidly. Cartwheel connects but does minimal amounts of damage. Joker is in. The bang. Connecting. And for some reason we are doing some dot against him. I'm not sure. I think that carried over from our special. But it did stop. So I have no idea where that came from. But yeah, we do win the fight. Let's try a fight on Bonus Battle 8. But we're going to get Harley to heal the Joker, of course. So hopefully we can survive. I think we're going to let Bane deal some damage first. Let Joker build up some power. Maybe let Bane take a special or two. Electric Burst taken by Bane. Bane, we're going to get off. Special 1, start the healing. Alright, so Bane's Vengeance did already trigger, so wow. Okay, Joker is at 2 bars. Good for the Joker. Ultimate Liftoff blocked. Oh no. Oh my. Joker is next to dead. A hit from Doomsday will do it, but we're gonna get in Harley for the heal. Let's get rid of Doomsday. Okay, I don't understand why we didn't get our power back from the Tantu Totem. I don't believe we did any damage. Maybe we did, but let's see the poison doing its work. I think Harley's doing as much work against us as the poison. Our health is just rapidly dropping. But okay, so Joker knocked out. Bane is in. Bane gonna clean up and knock out the last two. Probably. Oh, there we go. That was just nice. So everybody knocked out. Let's go double check. Harley has the chance to jump. Alright, it does. So, that's curious, but alright, let's get the Joker in. Probably not the best move. Joker is a bit worse for wear. Whew. Alright, so let's quickly get off. I wonder if I tag out, will the poison still last? Okay, so apparently it is still lasting, so I'm gonna get up in a heal. Also, it did not stopped. So Joker has to be tagged in for the poison to continue lasting. Alright, there we go. Our Harley this time doing some work for us. Okay, this is bad news. And it is. There goes the Joker again. Joker way too squishy. But yeah. Maybe, so maybe for the last test, I'm going to try this on somebody more tanky and see exactly what it can do. Alright, so let's get off Harley's super. Probably not going to be able to knock out the Flash. But yeah, we're going to try out with somebody who is a little bit, more tanky. And we're going to see exactly how much damage we can deal. I wonder when tagging in. I'm going to get rid of her. And the Flash. There we go. Alright. Alright, so we're going to put in like a normal team. Let's make do with our normal Batman team. Or I should say just our normal team in general. So we're going to put in Arkham Knight, we're going to put in Batman, and we're going to put in Batgirl. So for Batman, I'm going to give him the knives, the Quake engine, and the Ibistick. Let's see how it fares. Just a quick test to see on a pretty good character. Batman, see what happens. Bam, bam, bam. I wonder if the dot damage will attack the team. No, it does not do team damage. Alright, so basically just makes the dot last forever until your opponent is just gone. There we go. Okay, so Batman saved by Batgirl. So alright, so it basically just makes the poison last forever, but the rate at which it goes obviously is the same. So you're gonna have to last as long as you want your poison to last. So of course, if you get knocked out, it's gone. If you tag out, it's gone as well, which we have figured out from that. And I didn't see any power steal this entire time we were using it. So just so you guys know, I was actually taking note of that, but it never activated, at least from what I saw. Although I didn't really use Special 2, so that could be why. But I do feel that the other effects are more better, and I feel that this gear is way better than the Ninja helmet. So anyways guys, thanks for watching this video, and goodbye.